change there between Ryan Reyes and Mark Pinres.
But they just intensity. There's a foul called on Williams as Simon tried to make that looper of a shot. Big break here for the BMEG Derby Ace because you send a pretty good guy to the free throw line. And they need some points. Whether it be one or two, they need something.
Let's take a look now at our Phoenix drive of the game, and it features Larry Fonacher. Larry Fonacher saw that small window of opportunity, took advantage, and that was actually the beginning of this comeback that we're seeing now from the Talk and Text Drop on Texters. Missed second free throw by PJ Simon. We talked about what the problem the free throw shooting was for the BMEG Derby Ace Gamados. Fonacher for three. No,
that's a 3-point foul on a 3-point territory, so that's 3 free throws.
So it's going to be KG Canaleta called for the mortal sin.
And that's his fifth foul.
His fifth 15th foul of BMEG Derby Ace.
What a ball game this has turned out to be. You know, people are sleeping for about the 3 quarters, and all of a sudden, you know, you have a fight here. The Texters are coming back.
Absolutely, and the fans are now starting to get behind the Talk and Text Drop on Texters. Second free throw is good. One more coming up for Fonacher. Fonacher, best player of the game in game number 3. Didn't start out as well as he did in game number 3, but he's definitely finishing well.
You know, a lot more active on the defense on the part of Drop on Texters. And they force another turnover.
A case of butterfingers on KG Canaleta. They go to Ryan Reyes. Talk and Text bench on their feet. Reyes for 3. Yes!
Yes, hooray! No choice. BMEG has to call a timeout because that lead is down to 3 from a high of 21 points.
The Talk and Text Drop on Texters played this game patiently. Manny Pangilinan, the proudest man in the room, and he has reason to be. As you mentioned, coming back from a 21-point deficit, they came out of the third quarter break with so much intensity. And this is what intensity will get you.
Well, that's the thing when you have a team that you have players that you know can play in the championship. Even though they may be on the bench, they may be at the end of the bench, they can come in and help. That is what Rich has done here. He hasn't scored,
yes,
but he has defended, he has rebounded. You know, and because of the activity now, Ryan Reyes, Castro, and Larry Fonacher, they've gotten themselves back in the ballgame.
So it's a 21-5 Talk and Text run here in the fourth quarter. That last timeout, by the way, brought to you by Red Brake Fluid. Panatag na sa biyahe mo. And the pressure D. But PJ Simon falling to the floor, and it's now going to be a foul.
Foul on Rich Alvarez. That's going to be his second personal foul. He came in like a wiper helping out there. But, you know, he also played with Purefoot, so if I remember, when the BMEG was still known as Purefoot. So he knows this guy. So Roger Yap coming in for Simon, who's limping a little bit. Probably grazed his ankle there on that fall.
Roger Yap over to Villanueva. Villanueva, the kick out. Canaleta for 3.
Now it's not beginning to fall. And that ball is going to the other side.
It was Rich Alvarez and I believe Jonas Villanueva chasing after that loose ball.
Mark Pingris.
It was Mark Pingris, yes. The fake by Fonacher out to Alvarez. Fonacher for 3. No, saved by Ryan Reyes.
Oh, that would have been a big save because that would have been a layup, but he was caught stepping on the outside there. Look at that, Coach Schott. You have a microscope there, Bermeo?
It is absolutely deafening here at the Araneta Coliseum. Hindi na namin marinig yung mga pito.
So because of the big crowd, you know, we should be proud of this play of the semifinals.
Oh, yes.
It really brought out the Filipino basketball crowd.
Less than 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, and a possible three-point play by James Yap to stop the run.
Well, Alvarez gambled on a steal. And that was his mistake because that allowed James to go and Williams was not able to come in and establish position.
Well, Coach Schott Reyes asking for an offensive foul, but that will count. And A free throw coming up for James Yap right after the break. Keep it here on the PBA on Solar TV. In front of a loud crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum, going strong at 17,586, all present in the Araneta Coliseum. Here's a look at the people that were trying to buy tickets outside, and well, these are actually the last few tickets earlier that were going. Even before this game started, general admission tickets were the only ones that were available. So 17,586 is the confirmed attendance that we have here. And in front of this sellout crowd, we're seeing a bit of deja vu. It's like game number 2 all over again. BMEG Derby Ace had a big lead. They led by as many as 21. Talk and Text, however, managed to come back. And if you recall from game number 2, it was a defensive gem. Talk and Text gave BMEG Derby Ace something to worry about. But a defensive gem by James Yap sealed the win for BMEG Derby Ace. And now,
well, you can see now better spacing ang nangyayari dito para sa Talk and Text, no? Because some of their three-point shots began to fall. So they're better spacing, allowing guys like Castro to penetrate. Jimmy Alapag has come back into the ball game to replace Rich Alvarez. They went smaller, but of course a scorer at this stage. You know, earlier that was a big stage kind of a shot, and that's the kind of stage that James Yap likes. You know, when there are a lot of people, game is on the line, he likes that.
Roger Yap, James Yap trying to break away here from Ryan Reyes. But Ryan Reyes absolutely on James Yap's back. That rattles out.
It's going to be an over-the-back foul. It could be on Caneleta, and that will be good night for him. That's going to be 6 personal foul.
Overall, a great performance from KG Caneleta. We knew that James Yap would lead the team, but KG Caneleta was such an explosive offensive player here for the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados. Unfortunately, the Llamados will have to see the remaining 4 minutes and 19 without him. And Fonacher, a rare miss from the free throw line for him.
He might be tired also at this stage because the big rally, you know, initiated by all of these shots. He's moving. Now he might be tired. You can see him breathing through his mouth now.
Makes the adjustment on the second free throw. It's a 4-point ball game.
Anybody's ball game. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. This is just a prelude to the next game.
Exactly. James Yap slashes in. It was a no-look reverse. Meyerhofer puts it back.
Great offensive rebound there by the big fellow. Much needed basket there by BMEG.
Larry Fonacher steps in with a jumper.
When he's going. He's got 13 points now, 11 in this quarter.
So Jason Castro and Jimmy Alapag tag teaming in the backcourt now for Talk and Text. And look at that shot from James Yap.
I tell you, he likes center stage. A lot of these players like center stage. Maybe Jimmy would like to get into the party because he's the only one who's not joined them here.
26 points for James Yap. Castro pulls up for the jumper, gets the back of the rim.
James Yap also coming up with the rebound, being at the right place at the right time. You want to slow down the clock, but you have to continue to be aggressive because that's just a 6-point lead with plenty of time.
Simon covered by Alapag. Now Roger Yap.
Wrote up a prayer there.
And it is a brutal battle for loose balls and possessions here in game number 4. Rich Alvarez, who had a positive contribution for Talk and Text earlier in this quarter, sent back in by Coach Chot Reyes to replace Jason Castro.
I think you want a big guy on James Yap. You don't want those mismatches that are happening. Because Jimmy may have to go to such a big guy that there's a lot of problems with Castro and Jimmy Alapag on the floor at the same time.
Roger Yap, the kick out. James Yap. A brief opening for the 3. No good.
Another big tap. Big tap in there by Meyerhofer.
Alapag gets fouled.
That's three-point attempt, so that's 3 free throws.
Second one we've seen in this fourth quarter. Let's take a look at this one. This is off the miss from James Yap. In comes Rico Meyerhofer flying from behind.
He just made a stab at it, but it was the right stab. So 2 follow-up shots there for Rico Meyerhofer.
Pressure free throws for Jimmy Alapag. All too familiar situation for this tried and tested veteran. Oh, and Alapag, a miss on his second free throw. He'll have another one. So both teams already in the penalty. So 2 of 3 from the line, 15 for Jimmy Alapag in the ball game. It's back to a 6-point ball game. Roger Yap trying to stabilize the offense of BMEC Derby Ace. Now James Yap. Roger Yap had a brief opening there, down to Meyerhofer. The back pass. And the tip by Pingris.
And not enough big men on the floor, continuously getting those follow-up shots. 2 from Meyerhofer, and 1 from Pingris.
BMEC Derby Ace keeping this lead comfortable, ahead by 8, 92-84, less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Here's another look off the Meyerhofer miss. In comes, or rather the pass, and the other big man, Mark Pingris, came up with that conference high of 14 in game number 3, and now making the big basket for BMEC Derby Ace. And you have to wonder what Coach Chot Reyes is cooking up on his in his huddle here, and maybe we can try to listen in.
Let's go, Jimmy. Coming through here. Ryan. Fitz. Kelly. Jimmy comes through here. Ryan, screen. Okay. Turn that to the Avic. Take the pursuit. If you don't have it, take to Ryan. Take pursuit. While you screen. Fitz, Kelly. Screen Larry right there, huh? Come on. Let's go, Blue. Come on.
And a raucous crowd here at the Araneta Coliseum. And it's hard to believe that really this semifinal Sunday is just getting started. Barangay Ginebra against San Miguel later on.
We have to finish.
And that is the sound of 17,586 fans at the edge of their seats, seeing how the final minute and 46 will unfold. The drive by Fonacher, tight defense by Rico Meyerhofer. Talk and text hold on to the possession.
Well, they switched everything on that play. You know, whatever was planned by Talk and Text, they were switching. They didn't want to give them any open 3-point shots.
Alapag finds the opening. And look at him rise.
He might get a 3-point play the hard way. I mean, did you see him elevating that play?
Yes.
That was a 6-6 getting in front of him, rising, and he went over that.
Take a look at this. It seemed that Meyerhofer had reached maximum elevation. Pataas pa rin si
Alapag.
Jimmy Alapag.
He elevated over that. And makes that free throw to cut the lead down to 5. So plenty of time here. 95 seconds left. They really need a veteran like Roger Yap to handle the ball and beat that pressure on the backcourt.
And James Yap going back to Roger Yap. 9 seconds on the shot clock for BMEC Derby Ace. Roger Yap, the fake, the jumper. No.
I don't think that was the shot they wanted.
And it is last touch by Pingris. It's going back to Talk and Text.
Talk and Text has 1 timeout, 1 full and 1:30, while BMEC has 2 full timeouts left. Plenty of time here.
Alapag.
And that's not a good foul because that stops the clock and they're in the penalty. Free throw shots coming.